Hello students, welcome to class. We are behind the scenes here of a video that's about to go up. And the reason I'm filming this is because I was trying to answer people's comments, but it's just going too fast. So I thought after putting it to a 60-second time limit only that it would be a little bit easier, but it's still a bit hard. So I decided to make this video and respond to you all with my voice just now. So the video going up is SS Sniper Wolf, No Soul. Unfortunately, SS Sniper Wolf is still hurting animals, and we're trying to let her know that that's not okay. So right now we have 209 people who are chatting away, and the video is going to start in 19 minutes. Thank you, by the way, for 125,000 subscribers. Don't forget to watch these important documentaries, don'twatch.org and watchdominion.com. Let's go back over here and see what kind of comments you guys are making. So we see here that Veganism Canada, for example, has posted all this beautiful fruit, and that's great. So we're going to show that comment, and I'm going to let go of this arrow here so that everything can keep going by. So what have we got here? Vegan teacher is ruining the minds of children. So Jordany, you think that I'm ruining the minds of children by asking them not to hurt animals? Is that right? You think I'm ruining the minds of children by asking them to eat vegetables, fruits, whole foods? You think I'm ruining the minds of children by telling them not to eat terrible things for them, such as processed foods, too much fat, too much sugar? I think you've got it mixed up. In fact, I am opening the minds of children. Vegan teacher, if you say hello, welcome to my YouTube channel, I'll become vegan from now on. Well, Merv, you seem to not understand that veganism has nothing to do with you. Whether I say hello to you or not is irrelevant. This is about the animals. If you're becoming vegan just because somebody says hello to you, you really don't understand it. You see, veganism is a moral baseline. We become vegan because we care about the animals and we don't want to be cruel. That's the reason. Okie dokie? I hope this helps you to understand. What else have we got here? Vegan teacher gets 10,000, I guess, X's. Okay, you're giving me X's. You think that I deserve X's on my report card, I guess, because I'm defending animals? Because I'm defending chickens? Because I don't think that they should have their throats slit? That's why? I think that gets me a check mark. You are giving me X's because I am defending the baby boy cows who will also suffer the same fate. Is that right? I think I get a check mark for that. Seems like you're giving me X's, a lot of them, even though all I'm doing is trying to have a compassionate world where people do not rape, torture, enslave, confine, and create sadness and murder for innocent animals who never did a single thing wrong to them. The face I get every time, oh, it's gone. That went too fast. I didn't get to read it. Animals are not here for us. They are here with us. Well, thank you. And thank you for wearing your uniform. You look beautiful in your uniform. All in blue here. You've got your underscores proper, and you're from Chile. That's nice. We know which country you're from, or Chile, I think is how you pronounce it. I'm not really sure. And your name is Suyai. So thank you. And you have your age. Beautiful. Not unauthorized, like literally, I'm not sure what you're referring to. I guess that's a private conversation. This person is posting a lot of greens. That's great. Make sure that you eat broccoli and also some very leafy veggies. You can make a delicious soup now that the weather is getting colder. Well, I guess it really depends where you are in the world. I shouldn't say that because it's getting colder here in Montreal, Quebec, Canada, but where you are, it might not be. Now somebody's saying, leave Sniper Wolf alone. Oh, that was removed. And no, because she has almost 30 million followers and she's made multiple videos about me. And I want her to understand that she has a moral duty to stop eating animals and stop promoting their suffering on her channel. You see, if she talks about dead animals and makes it seem like it's okay to hurt them, that is a terrible thing because she is causing billions of animals to suffer by promoting that. What she should say is that she will strive to be vegan. She will strive to eat less animals. She will strive to drink soy milk. She will strive to stop eating eggs. That's what she should say. And then she should do it. And she should also watch the important documentaries like don'twatch.org. And by the way, if you don't know about that video, it's only 6 minutes long, and here's what it looks like. You can find out what they do to the different animals, so you can make an informed decision about whether you want to keep eating them and wearing them or not. So go and watch this, don'twatch.org. I know it has a crazy title. I don't like the title, honestly. I don't like the name of it. I talked to the person who made it, and he seems to think it is good. I don't. I think it should be called watchthis.org. But anyway, it is a very good film. It's very concise, and it is showing the footage of animals all around the world and how we're treating them. So go and watch that and learn a little bit, and come back and tell us what you saw. Tell us what you learned by going there. Back to your comments here. Leave Sniper Wolf alone, you attraction seeker. Well, what I'm trying to do is seek attention to the animals. That's what I would like. I would like you to go and watch the important documentary that I just mentioned, and I would like you also to go to all kinds of other places that are here that I'm constantly suggesting. Let me give you another example. Okay, let's get the focus off me and let's go to the important websites. This is called Your Vegan Fallacy Is. So what that means is your the lie that you believe. Okay, your vegan fallacy. So it's lies that people say, carnists do, promote, which are just not true. So for example, here's one. Sorry if I didn't explain that really well just now. I don't think that came out of my mouth very clearly. But anyway, so people will say this: veganism does not make a big impact on the earth, so it's reasonable to be an environmentalist without also being vegan. And that's absolutely a fallacy. That is not true. All right, so what you want to do is you want to read what is actually true. So here's the response. Between 18 and 51% of all greenhouse gas emissions are directly attributable to livestock, respiration, methane, production of animal products, and other relatable sources. This compared to 13% from every form of transportation on the planet combined. Animal agribusiness also both uses and pollutes almost half of the Earth's available land and is responsible for over 90% of the Amazon rainforest losses. Further, it's the greatest contributor to wildlife habitat destruction, and it is easily the leading cause of species extinction and ocean dead zones. Finally, while fracking consumes as much as 140 billion gallons of fresh water annually, in the United States, the farming of animals uses at least 34 trillion gallons of fresh water annually. And so it goes on. You can keep reading this. So you get the idea that each fallacy that you can possibly come up with is written here. So you can see at the top here, there's these little icons here, so you can click on anything here. Like if you click on the heart, it'll say something like another fallacy: I don't need to be vegan to love animals. Well, of course that's a fallacy. It doesn't make any sense. And so you can read the response that a vegan would give. And if you are about to become vegan, you're on your way, I highly suggest that you flag this, put this in your bookmarks, and remember the site is called Your Vegan Fallacy Is. Okay, so it's all about lies that people tell because they are all trying to get out of being vegan. One of them here is plants are alive. So people often say this, and the response to this comment is, vegans draw the line at hurting sentient individuals. Plants lack nerves, let alone a central nervous system, and cannot feel pain on response to circumstances in any deliberate way, not to be confused with the non-conscious reactions they do have. So unlike animals, plants lack the ability or potential to experience pain or have sentient thoughts. So there isn't an ethical issue with eating them, right? So then it goes on to say the words live, living, and alive have completely different meanings when used to describe plants and animals. A live plant is not conscious and cannot feel pain. A live animal is conscious and can feel pain. Therefore, it's problematic to assert that plants have evolved as yet undetectable ability to think and feel, but not the ability to do anything with that evolutionary strategy. For example, running away. So regardless, each pound of animal flesh requires between 4 and 13 pounds of plant matter to produce, depending upon the species and conditions. Given that amount of plant death, a belief in the sentience of plants makes a strong pro-vegan argument. So if you really think the plants are alive and the plants feel pain, then all the more reason why you should be vegan. So again, have a look at this site. Your vegan fallacy is. It's one of those sites that I think is really good, and I refer to it often when I tell people to go and learn there. All right, what else have we got here? We've got, I'm on Sniper Wolf's side because that vegan teacher is literally stalking Sniper Wolf, and that's a little creepy. Well, to literally do something, to literally stalk somebody, means to physically be there, like to drive to her house. I don't do that. I don't even know where she lives. I don't peer through her windows. I don't go through her email. That is what stalking is. We are just two individuals here chatting to each other, making videos about each other on YouTube. Okay, so that's not literally stalking at all. What else do we have? Cows are delicious. Well, I used to eat animals too, so I understand the attraction. However, my taste buds are not as important as their lives. So please be kind to animals. There's no reason to hurt them. Now, somebody asked in the other comments section about LGBTQ, so I'm going to respond. Here's something that I have ready to post. Coming out as LGBTQ is done for oneself. Coming out as an animal rights activist is the opposite of for oneself. It is for others. It is for the victims. However, coming out is good in all cases. Thank you to Vegan Mark who's reminding people to like and subscribe. All right. I'm not sure what this means. Sup, am pro. I don't know how to respond to that. Y'alls, I think that's a troll. I'm not sure who you're referring to. Let's see what Vegan Claire is writing. In the meat industry, pigs, cows, chickens, lambs, turkeys, and ducks are murdered after a few weeks or months after suffering in confined spaces and unsanitary conditions. Eat other things instead. Well, thank you for that comment. This person wants to be a moderator, so Vegan Carl Canada. So what you should do is, first of all, you have a dash there, and I'm asking for an underscore, just because it's something I chose, and it's easy to see that everybody is the same. So Vegan Carl Canada, you also should start to teach people. Just start teaching vegan facts, and then I'll see how you do. Okay? So Richard Jones puts a knife and a fork here, and you should have a line here because a knife and a fork should go with the fruits and vegetables, because these here are not to be eaten. These are animals, and they have a right to live, just like cats and dogs do. Shut her up, the vegan teacher is, I'm not sure what that is. Somebody wrote, hello, Miss Katie, so hello to you too. Somebody writes, you deserve to be in the Hunger Games. Well, that is a show that is pretty sad. Actually, that movie. But I think that the animals are already suffering terribly right now. People hurt them for no reason. They could just as easily eat plants. Plants have protein, and you should Google vegan athletes. In case you haven't yet gone, by the way, to my new TikTok account, I have it here. It is just a new account that I started, and it's called That Non-Vegan Therapist. It's just a silly account that I started where I'm pretending to be this therapist. I'm acting, and right now the video has 15,000 views, and I have 945 followers. So if you're interested in me continuing to play the role of this crazy therapist who is really not nice to vegans, let me know who you think should be her next client, who should be her next patient. Should it be somebody who's vegan or somebody who's not? If you have a good idea, maybe I'll use your idea. Let's keep looking here at the comments. Oh boy, there's so many. Okay, so What have we got here? Vegan teachers messed up. Well, I don't think so. I think that saving animals is the right thing to do, and I think people who pay to murder them, I think that's the wrong thing to do. And I think that, unfortunately, somebody like Sniper Wolf does show signs of being a psychopath. I mean, she literally said it herself. She doesn't have empathy. It's a very strange thing to say. She doesn't care. She even joked about hitting a cow. I mean, it's really creepy and wrong. I don't feel comfortable being around people like her because you just never know what they're going to do. I mean, how do we even know she's not going to hurt her own dog? So the video is going to start in 4 minutes, and we have 297 people waiting here. Today's October 10th. It's Sunday in Quebec, Canada. Here right now, it is Thanksgiving weekend. We have our Thanksgiving weekend on this day. So let's go back over here. And let's click here. Oh, I have this weird autofocus thing or something, or non-autofocus, I don't know what it is, that I pressed. So thanks again to all the moderators who are here. Thank you to Vegan Mart Canada, who's reminding people what vegan phobia is. A vegan phobic person is a person who's cruel to vegans. Please be vegan fantastic instead. Be helpful to the animals. Be kind to the activists. Be vegan from now on. Well, thank you for saying that. That is great. Somebody else above says, I can't wait for TVT. And somebody else says, save Sniper Wolf. Well, no, she doesn't need any saving. She's a multi-millionaire who gets her money on the backs of innocent animals who never did a single thing wrong to her. I would be very embarrassed if I was her. I would be ashamed to keep promoting so much sadness. Now, to those of you who don't yet know, by the way, what is veganism? Let me show you something that I show in the video. Veganism is a philosophy and way of living which seeks to exclude, as far as is possible and practicable, all forms of exploitation of and cruelty to animals for food, clothing, or any other purpose, and by extension promotes the development and use of animal-free alternatives for the benefit of animals, humans, and the environment. So this means that veganism is not about food. You see, it's a philosophy. It's about protecting the animals, all right? So just in case you didn't know that, now you know. And also, animals are not objects to be used by us. These are some of the different cards I used in the video when I'm talking to Sniper Wolf. And by the way, happy Vegan Declaration Day. If today is your day that you declared finally that you want to stop hurting these poor innocent animals, you want to be kind to them, you want to not hurt the baby chicks, and you don't want to hurt the kittens either. And you don't want to hurt the baby pigs, and you don't want to hurt the dogs, and you don't want to hurt the little innocent calves. You don't want to kill them and steal their milk. You want to be kind. And remember that when you're vegan, it also happens to be great for the environment and health also. And you can Google recipes. Go to bosch.tv. We have no right to hurt animals just for our taste pleasure, okay? It's just wrong. You know that. People who are crazy hurt animals because they like to hear them scream. That is absolutely horrific. Some people actually hurt animals because they like to see them bleed. Now, these are senses, right? Your eyes can see, your ears can hear, and your mouth, your tongue, your taste buds can taste. And if you want to kill animals just for taste, you are as evil as those other people. And that was one of my points that I made to SS Sniper Wolf. So let's go back here. We've got the video that's going to start in 60 seconds. And I'm going to put this over here for now and tap to try to get that in focus. There we go. Now soon the video is going to start, and what we do when the video starts is we spam vegan foods. So I'm going to get ready. I'm going to put my little piggy there, and I'm going to write subscribe. Whoops, maybe leave a space. Subscribe to help save animals, because the more people who subscribe, the more people will learn about veganism and why it's the right thing to do. And remember, you can be healthy as a vegan. There are many vegan athletes in the Olympics. So subscribe to help save animals. There we go. Oh, we now have 426 people who are waiting for this video to begin. So thank you to everybody who is here. And Leah, I sincerely hope that you will become vegan soon. And even if you don't become vegan, at least stop showing the dead bodies of animals on your channel and acting like it's normal. It's not normal to hurt animals, Leah. at least do that as a favor to the animals. At least, you know, if you want to show your crafts or whatever it is, these other channels that you're reviewing, go ahead. Go ahead and keep doing that. Just leave the animals out of it. Stop showing anything that has to do with leather, where they have removed the skin of these innocent animals, or fur. Stop showing their dead bodies. Just keep your opinion to yourself if you like to hurt them, because it is so awful what you're doing. You're convincing so many people to keep hurting them, people who look up to you, because you have a lot of fun stuff on your channel aside from that. But honestly, I'm seriously worried that you have no soul. That you behind those eyes is somebody who is deeply uncaring, somebody who's really cruel. So, all right, we got the music starting here, and we have 473 people here. So we know people come and go, they have lives. So we're gonna have a look at who is here. So thank you for spamming all this wonderful vegan food, everybody. And thank you to everyone who's subscribing. Thank you to everybody who's doing their best to not hurt animals. Thank you to everybody who's striving to have their vegan declaration day soon. And if this is your vegan anniversary, that's wonderful. Tell me in the comments. How long have you been vegan? Tell me. Has it been a day, a week, a month, a year? How long? Let me know. Thank you to everybody who is kind to the animals, whether they are cats, dogs in your neighborhood, or any animals. It's so important that we stick together and that we save them all. And animals actually deserve a Bill of Rights, just like humans have a Bill of Rights. Now, that doesn't mean that animals should have a right to vote, because mentally they're like children. They just can't. But we should still be protecting them under the law. We should not be hurting them, eating them, and we shouldn't be wearing them. 41 seconds until the video starts, and we now have 600 people who are watching. So thank you to everybody for that. And I'm so sorry about the focus here. I don't know why this is out of focus. Okay, there we go. When I tap it, I have to stay in the same position, I guess. All right. Leah, I'm not sure how to spell your name, if it's L-I-A or L-E-A, but someone told me it was L-I-A, so I hope I have it right. And no, I don't really want harm to come to Leah. I simply want her to be vegan. That's what I really want. I want her to stop talking about hurting the animals. That's what I really want. I want her to help me on this channel. So thank you everyone for being here. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.
I'm not vegan, therefore I am evil.
That's right, Leah. People who hurt animals are evil. We have all kinds of sensory pleasures. We can see, we can hear, and we can taste, for example. Some people hurt animals just because they like to see them bleed to death. Some people hurt animals just because they like to hear them scream in agony. Other people, like you, like to hurt animals because you like the way that they taste. There's no difference between all of you. We have no right to hurt innocent animals just for our taste pleasure or for any other reason. Let the animals live. They've never done a single thing wrong to you. Be vegan from now on.
How do you expect me to be kind?
You can be kind by singing this song. Why love a kitten but eat a chicken when you can just eat rice, beans, and tofu? Why love a kitten but eat a chicken? What does your heart tell you to do?
How do you expect me to be kind? I lack empathy. There are a lot of things I don't care about.
SS Sniper Wolf. It is normal to cry when we see animal abuse. It's normal to speak out and to share their stories. What's not normal is to do what you're doing, to keep telling the world that you're going to keep hurting them, paying for their rape, their torture, their confinement, their terror, and their murder. I suggest that you might want to see a therapist, because it sounds like you have the traits of a psychopath.
How do you expect me to be kind?
You can be kind by singing this song. Why love a dog but eat a cow when you can just eat rice, beans, and tofu? Why love a dog but eat a cow? What does your heart tell you to do?
I'm not vegan, therefore I am evil. How do you expect me to be kind?
You can be kind by beginning to not steal from animals. Don't steal their milk, their honey, or their eggs. Don't steal animals' lives.
How do you expect me to be kind?
You can be kind by singing this song. Why love a dog but eat a pig, when you can just eat rice, beans, and tofu? Why love a dog but eat a pig? What does your heart tell you to do?
I'm not vegan, therefore I am evil.
Animals matter morally. They're not objects to be used by us. Animals are here with us, not for us.
I'm not vegan, therefore I am evil.
That's right. It's wrong to make money by exploiting innocent animals. On your channel, Leah, every time you show the dead body of an animal, whether it be in the form of what you call food, or in the form of some sort of clothing like leather, you are exploiting these animals to make money on your channel. If you want to be a kind person, you must stop doing this. Never show dead bodies on your channel. Every time you show food in the form of a dead body, you must say, this is wrong, this is evil, this is cruel.
I lack empathy. There are a lot of things I don't care about. How do you expect me to be kind?
If you want to start being kind to animals, it's easy. Ask yourself this question. Do you think it's okay to pay people to rape, torture, and murder animals? Because this is what they do in the meat industry, the dairy industry, the egg industry, the wool industry, the leather industry. If you think it's wrong to hurt animals, then stop paying for it.
How do you